Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for spending a little time with me. I wanted to do a video of my first 3 months on Poshmark as a reseller. I promised you guys a update on what's been going on. I've started ramping up my store in like the middle of January and now we're in mid-April. So I wanted to give you guys an update on a few brands that I've been seeing that have done well for me, a couple of bread and butter items as well, and I wanted to also give you guys a mix of cosmetic listings and clothing, since I do have quite a bit of cosmetics listed. So I thought that would be fun for you guys to see. So I'll put screenshots up for each of the sales. I have my other computer here with all my numbers, so if I look down, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first product I wanted to highlight was this eyeshadow palette. It's actually not eyeshadow, it's eye and face palette. This I sold, it's a Dominique Transition multi-use eye and face palette. And I got this from a Facebook box, from a box of makeup and cosmetics from somebody on Facebook Marketplace that I talked about in a previous video. And I have $4.17 into each of those items. I think I'll do a separate video on that box and what I got in it and what's sold so far. I think that maybe you guys might like to see some of those brands. I sold this in a bundle with about 6 other items, which is amazing, and really grateful for that sale. So I kind of allocated the cost because it was in a bundle based on like the proportion of what was in the bundle, if that makes any sense. So I sold this for $36, and I marked my net earnings from this particular item at $18.67 because there was bundle discounts and all of that. So anyways, I am allocating $14.50 to this particular product that was sold in that bundle. Next up is a sale from a brand called Norse Projects, which I had never heard of, but I saw it in the Goodwill. I just was curious what it was, so I Googled it. It just looked like different to me. The tag looked different and the logo on the front, I had never heard of it. So anything that I've just never really heard of, I do like to at least do a quick Google search and search for sold listings. Anyways, Norse Projects, I would definitely look out for. It seems really popular on Instagram. I don't know if you really will come across it very often, but if you do, this shirt sold in like 2 days, which was great. And it was just a plain striped long sleeve, but it's a Scandinavian brand and they focus on minimalism, really high quality, high priced items. Very simple, very basic, very high quality. I think it's just men's. But anyways, this long sleeve, I got an offer for $48 and accepted that. I earned $38 and I spent, sorry, I said $4 before. I spent $5 on it. I think it was $5 for long sleeves, $4 for short sleeves. So I profited $33 on this sale, which was really great. Okay, next up we have this retail arbitrage example. This is a crewneck MTV graphic sweatshirt, crewneck sweatshirt that I saw retail arbitrage on clearance. I grabbed it for $6 and I just thought it was cool. It was retro. I could use a lot of different keywords and it was official MTV merchandise. So I sold this within just a couple of weeks, which was great, for $27. And I earned $21.60 after Poshmark fees and profited $15.60. So almost a 60% profit margin. Next up is a good cosmetics example. This was the 111 Skin Rose Gold Radiance Booster. I got this in the Facebook box from Facebook Marketplace as well. So I have $4.17 into this. It retailed for $135, but I also sold this in a bundle and allocated $62.90 towards this product sale, and so I will be earning $50.32 from it and making my final profit $46.15. So that was a great sale for me. Some of these serums can really, really high price tags on some of them. Next up, I just wanted to include a quick grab from the Goodwill. This was a half off item. They priced it, I think, as a short sleeve, even though it was a dress. And this is just an ASOS button down mini smock dress. It had pockets. I just thought the style was super cute. and I found the stock photos of it, so it was good to list. It was just $2 at the Goodwill. I couldn't really go wrong. I sold it for $20 and I earned $16 after fees, so I will profit $14. That was a 70% profit margin. I just wanted to highlight that if you can get them at the right price, I think some of those more fast fashion-y brands can still sell. They're pretty easy to find the stock photos for, and you just never know. But I definitely would never pay up for that, but if you can get it for a couple bucks, it could be good. Next up, I wanted to show you, this is a Halston Heritage tiered halter dress in the color Black and Bone, they called it. This is actually a dress that I got for myself for a wedding that I wore the dress for. So this was from my personal closet. I had paid $85 for it at a sample sale in New York City, which I used to go to a lot for different items and brands, but I would definitely look out for Halston Heritage. They do have a couple of different lines within the Halston Heritage brand. I'm not super familiar on all of them. They do have a diffusion line. I think it's H by Halston Heritage, something like that. But the true Halston Heritage tag, I would definitely look out for. I sold this dress after I was done wearing it for $144. I made $113 after fees, and so my profit is technically $28.48. I could have probably listed this a little bit higher and held out a little bit, but I honestly just didn't want to wear it anymore, and I just wanted to make my money back. That was my only real goal, was if I could make my $85 back, that would be great, since it was from my personal closet. So I honestly consider that full $113 of final, the $113 that I earned from that sale as profit, because when I bought this dress, I wasn't expecting to sell it. So it was great that I even made $28 technically off of it. Next up is a good bread and butter example. This is a Madewell. It was a soft gray knit mock neck Sophie sweater, they called it. This was a size medium. I grabbed this at the Goodwill for $6. I sold it for $30, and I earned $24 from Poshmark after fees, making my net profit $18. So that was a 60% profit margin. So I would definitely keep my eye out for Madewell. They're good bread and butter pieces. I wouldn't pay too much for Madewell sweaters, but definitely pretty consistent, it seems, so far for me, which is great. After that, I have an Eileen Fisher black U-neck silk cami. Eileen Fisher retails for a ton of money. I have this MSRP as $198 for a silk cami. It did have some stretch to it, which was cool, but definitely a very high price tag. That high price tag retail will not translate to your resale. It just doesn't, for whatever reason. I wouldn't expect anywhere near $198 if you were to find a cami like this out in the wild, but definitely for the right price, I think they're a good pickup. I would say definitely consistent, and it might sit a little bit, but I think it definitely would sell. And this was just a simple cami. I got an offer for $30. I earned $24 after fees, and I have $3 into it. So I definitely got a good low price at the Goodwill that day for this piece. So that was a 70% profit margin. And following that, we have a pair of women's Nikes. This is the Air Max Bella, and it was in black and purple. It was a size 9.5, which I thought was a good size. I did pay $13 at the Goodwill for this. I am not a sneakerhead at all. I don't know anything about all the different Nikes and what could be rare or popular or special edition. I don't know. But I just thought they were a good, solid pair of Nikes, and I could probably get $40 for them was kind of my estimate. When I was considering them in the store, I did end up selling them for $48, which means I earned $38.40 after Poshmark fees, and my final profit is $25.40. So 53% margin there. And those sold probably within 3 weeks, I would say, maybe somewhere around there. Next up, I wanted to show this as an example of why you should get linen. Anything 100% linen, even if it doesn't really have a strong brand tag. I didn't even know what the brand tag said when I was looking at it. I tried to Google, because it was in cursive, I just couldn't read it. And I tried to Google and Google image lens it and everything. And I never found anything about the brand. I don't even know if I listed it with the correct name, but it was 100% linen, khaki green, button down, safari style. I just put that. It had 3/4 length sleeves. It was just a classic khaki green linen shirt. I grabbed it at the Goodwill for $5. I sold it for $22, and I'll earn $17.60 after Poshmark fees, and will earn $12.60 on that. So a quick $12. That sold probably within the month, I would say, and that was a 57% profit margin. Next up is a Intimately Free People red and cream velvet and mesh lace bralette with this scalloped edging detail. It was a racer back, and I took this from my personal closet. I had gotten this at a sample sale from Free People in the city a long time ago, thinking it might be cute with the straps kind of showing underneath a sweater or something, and I just never really wore it, so figured it would be something good to sell. But I would say I included this just because if you ever come across these little bralettes by Free People or Aerie or American Eagle, anything like that, at the bins or for $1 or $2 at the thrift store, I would definitely grab them. Especially at the bins, they're really lightweight, and I think they definitely are consistent sales so far. This is the second one that I sold from Free People, and I sold it for $21 and earned $15.08 after Poshmark fees, and will mark all of that as profit since this came from my own closet. Next up is a bins grab, and I had $1.67 into it. This is a True Religion black and red Buddha logo t-shirt. It had the big Buddha design on the back of the shirt and the True Religion like horseshoe type logo on the front. I just thought it was really cool for somebody that likes that big, bold kind of True Religion style, and so I had $1.67 into it. This was the first item from this particular bin strip that sold, which is why I wanted to include it, and that I wouldn't rule True Religion out. I think it's definitely a certain style for certain people, and also men's. I wouldn't rule men's out at all. I'm doing pretty good with some men's brands that, as some of them I'm illustrating here. So that was a 66% profit margin. I earned $18.28 after Poshmark fees, and my final profit is $16.61 on a quick bins t-shirt, which was really great. Next, this was also a sale from that same bin strip. This is a 7 jeans. The cut is, or the style is called Paxton. It was a black wash. They were a clean pocket, and this was $1.67 into these from that trip. I sold these really quickly as well from listing it probably within the same weekend, and it sold for $40, and I earned $32, and my final profit will be $30.33 on that, 76% margin. Okay, next up we have the Island Goddess is the brand, blue wrap tankini bathing suit, and it had a cross detail. This was in a nice like cornflower kind of blue, and I grabbed this at the Goodwill for $3. I just wanted to illustrate this as a swimwear example because there's definitely a lot of expensive swimwear out there, and although I don't really know much about any of them, I think that they definitely could be hiding in plain sight, and they're definitely lightweight, especially at the bins again. So focusing on those really lightweight, high profit margin items. So anyways, I got this for $3. This retail on this particular piece, I don't have it written in front of me, but it was high. Hopefully it's in the screenshot when I post it. Anyways, I sold this for $25. I will earn $20 after fees, and I have a final profit of $17, which is a 68% profit margin. Last but not least for this video, I wanted to give you one more example of a cosmetic brand. This is a Becca under eye brightening setting powder. I grabbed this for $3 retail arbitrage. Becca is actually, I believe, going out of business, so I think that's kind of a good thing in a way, because people that have loved their products might be stocking up before they can't really get them anymore, and having them discontinued. But I wanted to show this because it did retail for $40 originally. I sold this for $25. This was actually an eBay sale, and I earned $21.06 for a final profit of $18. So that was a 72% profit margin. So there are definitely examples of retail arbitrage, and I think in my last video I showed a couple of others that can do really well. You just have to be committed to searching for the products in Poshmark, seeing if it's saturated, seeing the comps, and kind of understanding how long your money might be sitting in those products. But this was an eBay sale, and I also just wanted to include it because this did go to an international buyer. This went to Mexico, and they even paid $12 shipping to get it there. So I just wanted to illustrate it because people want what they want, and if they can't find it in their own area, they will search online. And so I don't want you guys to have the Poshmark shipping or online shipping in general really hinder you or build that into the price too much of what you're charging, because people will pay shipping. And I do send offers out to likers. I use Flip to automatically send offers out to anybody that's liked any items. They'll do 10% off. And I was doing $5.95 shipping. I have started to do the $4.99 shipping discount just to see how that goes, because I think psychologically people might be more enticed to say yes, like if you can drop the shipping a little bit. But I definitely get full price sales with full price shipping. And so yeah, I think definitely build in that shipping discount into your pricing, but also keep in mind, like, you should be getting what the market rate is, and people know when they're on Poshmark and on eBay and anywhere online that there will be shipping. So just want to keep that in mind. I've seen a couple of really funny sales from people that I'm surprised would pay $8 shipping on. So yeah, just keep that in mind. People have a spending problem too, people like to shop, they like new things, they want to get a good deal, and a lot of the times, even with the shipping cost, it's a lot cheaper than if they could buy it in the store retail brand new. And some people are okay with pre-owned or secondhand items. So anyways, that was that. I hope you guys liked this video. Again, I just wanted to emphasize I have been having really good experience with men's brands. And I think that also swim, as we come up in this season, is definitely hot. And you'll see in my next video for my weekly sales, I do have some swimwear sales, which is great. And yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And hopefully if you like this video, you can like and subscribe. It really helps me out as I get this channel going. And I really appreciate you guys spending a few minutes of your time with me today. And stay tuned for more. Bye.